I'm out here at Tsugawa Nurseries. I'm with Brian. And Brian, it is not too early to start thinking about camellias.
Oh, it's never too early. We just got some in, and it's a great time to be thinking about them, yeah.
It is. They're just starting to come in. We think of them as our winter bloomers, but now is the time to start selecting them out and getting them in the yard.
Yeah. So there's, I don't know what we're going to be calling them, winter blooming, fall blooming, but yeah, the Tsugawa camellias, they offer many different sizes or habits. Upright, prostrate growth, very versatile plant, It does well in the garden.
And they tend to be the more earlier bloomers of the camellia types,
yes,
right?
That's correct. These are doing it now, but I think normally, being from California, most of the camellias today are from California, or most of the majority. So they're going to be easily 3-4 weeks ahead on the bloom times on camellias, I noticed, because these in the yard normally would be about 3-4 weeks behind. But yes, they're in bloom now. What is first of...
Yeah, we're into October now.
Yeah.
And the Tsugawas tend to have a little bit of a different growth habit.
Yes,
than
they do.
The Japonica variety.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot smaller leaf, probably more finer foliage on that. What else could we tell you about it? So you're going to have this fine texture on it, and it's also going to be a single to semi-double flower.
Okay.
It's not going to be that full double frilled like the regular camellias. They're going to be, well, actually, as you see there, or mostly, and then they'll have some of them have a kind of common to have that stamens, all that yellow stamen in there, but they're offered in a single or a semi-double.
And you'll see these sometimes. I've seen them trained up on trellises.
Yes.
This is the type of camellia
you
use.
I think being very versatile, pliable branches, they don't really ever stiffen up. Even in the winter, they're still easily trained or controlled or manipulated. And they don't ever break, like say rhododendrons. They get kind of very stiff, and you can break them. So, yeah.
And a lot of us are familiar with the Yuletide camellia, the nice red, but you have one that's a new kind of a color of
Yes,
Yuletide.
I think it was just named here last 5 years or something, but it's the pink Yuletide, and they named it Pink Abu, I guess, is what they're going to
It's kind of fun. So it's a fun color to try.
Yeah.
And then so these are the Tsugawa types, and then you have the more traditional Japonica type.
Right.
So what's the differences on those?
Well, you're going to have, the larger leaves on the spring blooming camellias. You'll have that. That's where you will get those really frilled, double, full flowers. They actually are broken down into bloom periods or bloom seasons. So you're going to have your early, mid, and late. And you can kind of pinpoint your bloom time 3 to 4 weeks from, say, early spring to late spring, which would be almost like rhododendrons. So you're going to be doing April through late May.
Okay.
Yeah.
For somebody that wants to plant a camellia, where is the best place in your yard? What do they require?
I think, I've seen them in full sun. I think I would protect them from reflected heat, say walls, brick walls, exposed heat. Okay. So you're going to go full sun to partial sun. I think ultimately, giving a little break from that 2 to 4 o'clock, like a rhododendron, you're going to be very safe by putting them in those conditions there.
Well, great. So, those come in a rainbow of colors, the whites and pinks and the
yellows, whites. Yes, you're right. There's all sorts of new colors out.
So, you have a great selection. Now's a great time to come down to Tsugawa Nursery, pick out the camellia. So you got some blooms for this all winter and into early next spring.
Right.
So, for more information on Tsugawa's, make sure you go to their website, or you can go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over. So Brian, thanks for having us.
Thank you.